Hi Menos, welcome back to the MegsMenopause vlog. So we're now in April and I decided this April that I really wanted to do a cleanse, especially a liver cleanse. So I brought along today, of course we've got Oscar, I brought along today Caroline Gaskin, who is a homeopathic, is that what I say? Homeopath. Yeah. So I'm going to let Caroline take over and explain why a liver detox is really good for us. Go Caroline.
Great to be here, and it's spring and it's a gorgeous day today, and we wanted to talk about detox now because spring is a really great time of year to do a liver detox, particularly for the liver, because at this time of year is when the sap is rising in the trees. And so that means that the energy is rising for us as well, and you might feel that in all sorts of ways. Our vision gets clearer in the spring, we can see further. And there's lots we could talk about with the liver itself, which we were discussing, weren't we?
Yeah.
So lots of foods we could use and lots of body practices we could use.
Brilliant. Okay, so let's get to one of them, which I've got one here though, which you told me to get.
Skin brushing.
Skin brushing.
Yeah.
So you told me this is what I do. So I did the skin brushing. So before I go in the shower or the bath, whatever the shower, I do the skin brushing. And is it upwards?
Yeah, let me show you. And
okay.
we do. So it's a little bit like grooming a horse.
Right. Yeah.
You get you need a natural bristle brush, and you need a brush with relatively soft bristles. This is quite soft, and you brush naked, the whole of your skin, but from the extremities towards the heart. So brush your palms as well, and you brush towards the heart.
It feels lovely, doesn't it?
It feels great.
It does feel great, even though you think it's not.
It's really a little bit prickly at first.
Yeah, but then you sort of get a bit addicted. You can
brush your face too as well, but always brush towards the heart, because this is where you've got two big lymph ducts, and basically what you're doing is encouraging your circulation from the extremities. So if you think about, our blood has the heart as a pump, but our lymph doesn't have a pump.
Right.
So it relies on us moving around, and it basically takes all the toxins from between the cells, and the lymph chugs them back to these big ducts here, dumps them into the bloodstream. Okay. Blood takes it to the liver, and then liver cleanses it out. Okay. So number one is getting the toxins from that the cells have used up. You know, they've kind of done their work, and they chuck out toxins, and it relies on us moving around for the lymph to pump, basically. So we brush the skin,
and we do this every day.
The heart. Yeah, before a shower, first thing in the morning is best, so you feel really energized.
And then at the end of the shower, what do we do? The cold.
The cold spray
and the cold. I mean, I do it. I love it, and
I love it now.
It gets used to. I do wear a shower cap because I don't like to get my hair wet every day because I can't be bothered to do it. So I do wear a shower cap, and I let it go on there because I found that it's best. I always feel better when it does hit the top of my head for some reason.
Do you remember we asked that question when we first started doing it?
Yeah.
So I've been doing this like religiously every day this year. Are you ever?
No, most days. I've done a few. I've missed a few. But the cold shower, what does that do for us? What is
again, it's really invigorating. So skin brushing first to kind of cleanse from toxins. Then we have a regular shower and finish off with a cold shower. And if you want, you can do hot and cold showers.
While you're in there, just keep changing it.
Keep changing back, but always finish on a cold shower. And basically that's stimulating the whole of the circulation. So you're encouraging your body to discharge its toxins. One of the things that gets me is people say, I'm going on a detox.
Right,
and all they're doing is stopping drinking.
Yeah, no, I know.
Maybe putting coffee on the shelf. Yeah. And actually a detox is so much more. You know, and it might be that you start to then get into some special practices in terms of what you eat. And one of the things we were going to talk about was hot water and lemon juice.
Yeah, in the morning, and that's the other thing. So I wake up in the morning, always do, as I wake up, because the dogs wake me up at 5 a.m. to go for a wee, so I'm always up at 5 a.m. So then I go and I boil the kettle, just slice the lemon and drink 2 big glasses of it. I don't know why, but you know what? I don't crave any coffee when I do this, and I haven't done coffee now since probably last year. I probably had 2 this year, and when I do the hot water lemon, it actually does just fills me up, hydrates my brain, and then also I do the coconut kefir shot, which is also which is delicious as well. Yeah. But what does that do? So that stimulates the liver, does it? The hot water lemon.
Liver likes the liver likes warm foods and warm drinks. So if I have anyone in my practice who says they really like warm foods, warm drinks, I immediately know they're a liver person, and we need to cleanse the liver a bit.
Okay,
but so it's soothing, but it's also what the liver doesn't like is cold food and cold drinks.
Right.
So that can kind of slow down the action a bit of the liver.
Which is
so we want to stimulate it in the morning. So warm drink, and then lemon as well is very kind of cleansing and stimulating for the liver. So it's starting the liver to do its work in the morning. So a great way to start the day. And also if you can do 2 pints, which I do as well.
I do 2 pints,
Your bowel just works so much better.
Yeah.
Then you go to the toilet in the morning.
Regularly. I always go to the toilet.
Yeah. If we're slow, if the bowel is slow, that's a sign that we need the liver to get going. So liver governs all of our digestion. So after
and our emotions,
it's what liver is what we call in Chinese medicine. So I'm not a Chinese medicine practitioner, but I refer to that quite a lot in my work because it really helps us understand things. Right, it's a really nice way to. Often the way they explain how the body works is a really nice way to understand it. Yeah. Much better than Western medicine.
Right, yeah, of course. I agree
So liver is what we call the seat of the emotions. Yeah. So we all know that during menopause we might get irritable, we might get tearful, we might get sad. You know, I get a lot of women coming to see me. They say I'm experiencing depression for the first time in my life, which is quite a shock, you know. And it's because as we go into menopause, the liver is processing any synthetic hormones we've come into contact with in our life. Right. So I get women who've never taken the pill. I have to say, look, you know, we have pesticides in the food that mimic our hormones. Wow. We have all sorts of things that we take in that mean that the body's reading them as synthetic hormones and it's responding. Yeah. When I'm seeing someone in a consultation, we go through all the kind of areas where we might be coming into contact with that. Yeah. So it could be that someone's having too much soy milk, and there we're looking at what we call phytoestrogens, plant estrogens.
And that could be high in your body?
Yeah, so if someone's drinking a lot of soy milk...
And everyone has these soy lattes, don't they, all day long, thinking they're being good for them. And if you look at it, people go to Starbucks, they have them this big, everyone, so you must remember this, and you have like 2 or 3. It's a lot of soy milk, or a lot of any milk of any sort.
Definitely need to change that. I mean, so soya phytoestrogen, and then something like plastics could be leaching what we call xenochemical estrogens.
So interesting. I could listen to it all day long. I love it. Yeah,
we always say that, don't we?
I can't get enough of Caroline. I don't know how long this one's going to go on for, guys, because I could keep her talking all day.
But what I was going to say about what you're saying about alternatives maybe to soy milk is to look at some of the nut milks. Yeah. I actually make my own, which is super easy if you want to do. It's seriously easy. You just soak the nuts overnight. You put them in the blender with some water the next morning. Blend it. You need a decent blender, and strain it, and that's it. You've got the best tasting almond milk.
I know, but you know what I mean. I'm so lazy. I'm also going to talk about when we start talking about the juices.
Yes.
I mean, I know that lots of us do have juices at home, juicing machines, but also I have discovered on Ocado, Waitrose, whatever, Plemish, which I've let you look at. I've let Caroline look at and what the ingredients are. And I think there was the colours of the rainbow with a nut milk at the end.
Yes. Yeah.
And we're saying that they're saying to do 5-2, so for 2 days of the week that you can, do these juices. But I'm saying if you do a 3-day juice,
just on its own.
So this is what I'm saying. This April would be a good kickstart for women. So starting with the body brushing in the morning.
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? 3 days.
A 3-day juice. Now, explain why fasting is good for the body, because everyone tries to say that it's not. People say, oh, it's too much stress, but isn't it giving your organs a break?
So the thing also about that type of fasting is you're not having nothing.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So if you were going to have nothing, you need to have a lot of water to hydrate. Yeah. So I couldn't do that. No, exactly, and that would mean your blood sugar would go off. So you really, especially at menopause, want to keep your blood sugar stable. Yeah. So that's why something like those 7 juices over the course of the day
really
will keep
good.
your blood
Yeah.
sugar stable. One of the key things about juicing is not to go all fruit, because that will spike your blood sugar.
That's the other thing.
So this, what we liked about the Plenish
Yeah.
was that it's a mixture of fruit and vegetables.
Yeah.
And if you're juicing at home, then you want to kind of have 2 fruits to 5 vegetables, or 1 fruit to 3 vegetables. Try and think of it like that, because the vegetables are more like things like kale, cucumber, celery. You don't need to have just celery. The whole celery craze. We need a bit of variety.
I mean, it's all very good, this celery thing, but I mean, you know.
It is. Celery is an amazing thing. It's great for your bones, which, you know, would be fantastic for menopause. But we could also do with beetroot. That's really good to cleanse the liver. Cucumber that hydrates the bowel. Kale, so many nutrients in kale.
Kale.
And I think actually one of the things I could say generally, aside from cleansing, if everybody at menopause all us women ate a plate of greens every day, like fresh greens, then we'd be benefiting in so many different ways. Like, greens are bitter in their flavour. Think about eating rocket or kale. It's like you often want to put like a sweeter dressing on it.
I always like the tahini.
Exactly. Those bitter greens are really good because they bring down your blood sugar cravings. So if you know you want sweets, you need more greens in your life, and then you'll eat less.
Sure, that's mostly ladies.
It's a really good one.
That's good to know.
A plate of greens every day, and then you're charging your system with lots of minerals that you know, kidneys and liver and all your organs need.
And also your thyroid needs lots of greens, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know that my thyroid was bordering, and I just upped all my greens. I was like, I don't want to go on any medicine, so I was just told, just up your greens daily, and it stayed like that now for the last year. So that's really
So for me in menopause, was the first time my thyroid went really low. I was like crashing at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wow.
And I thought it was iron, so I went to the doctor, got a test, and it showed my thyroid was low, and I was really shocked.
I was really shocked as well, because I just saw all
my cholesterol was high.
I saw
which
all
is really
these.
common. You know, your cholesterol goes up when the thyroid goes down. That's so common, and we all get that reading, and we're like, oh my god.
I did exactly the same.
But there's so much you can do. And I just thought, I want to do this naturally. I am a natural health practitioner, and I have been for years. But I just thought, I want to do this naturally, and now my thyroid's normal.
You see,
which is
we
amazing.
can change it.
Yes, but I did the greens. I went for
That's
seaweed.
my daughter just leaving. Okay, right, we're going to really round this up because, as I said, I could be with Caroline all day. I would also quickly pop in there an Epsom salt bath at night. Can you tell us why at the end of the day to have an Epsom salt bath?
Okay, so we'll just quickly run through that. Skin brushing in the morning, hot and cold shower, end with
lemon and water.
Lemon and hot water.
2 pints in the morning.
Your juices throughout the day. And then at the end of the day, a bath using about 250 to 500 grams of Epsom salt. Lots of people only put in like a tablespoon. Need loads. And what you're doing then is it's really rich in magnesium. And magnesium's calming for the nervous system. So that's great, relaxing, and it relaxes muscles, tendons, and ligaments. So it's like you know. So
it really helps you sleep.
Cramps. That's really good if you experience cramps. It really helps you ease into sleep. And
it doesn't dry your skin out, or can you put a bit of oil in your bath?
A bit of moisture on it. I put moisturisers on afterwards.
Afterwards. But they have to be natural or organic, because as you know, if you read the label, you do not want all that rubbish going in you that you'll read on the back. Because as we know, our skin is our biggest organ, and we just body brushed it and we just loved it. And now we're going to put a load
on something gorgeous.
So something natural, organic. Do you know what I mean? You can even put just coconut oil, just layer yourself in it and go to bed with it. Don't worry about your partner or your sheets. All right, Caroline. So it was so lovely to have Caroline Gaskin here. Can't get enough. And there'll be her website or Instagram where you can DM her. You can have private one-to-ones over the phone. You can see her in Ainsworth and Skype. And basically, just from chatting with you, she'll be able to dictate from pollution, the way you live, and everything, and help you on your way. And you can also catch Caroline Gaskin at the MegsMenopause Conference on the 18th of May. and details are below. Anyway, give me a hug. It was so lovely to see you. Okay, Menos. Till next time. Bye.